All right, guys, today we're going to talk about one of the most hated and dreaded cocktails by any bartender, the Mojito. Now you ask, why is this one of the most hated cocktails by a bartender out there? It's because it's messy, it's time consuming, and it's one of those cocktails, once it goes out, it's Mojito madness. Once one person orders one, it seems like everyone else at the bar wants to order one and people drink it like it's Kool-aid. But the one thing is, it's one of the best cocktails for a hot summer day that is out there. It's probably the most popular summertime cocktail, maybe worldwide, at least where I'm from. So today, we're gonna talk a little history about the Mojito, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to make a great Mojito so you're not drinking a salad. With the Mojito, we all think about Havana, Cuba, these great resorts making Mojitos. But really, it didn't start there. Really what happened was you had farmers who had an abundance of things like mint, sugarcane juice, and lime, and they could only afford really, really cheap rum. I'm talking like not even palatable rum. So what they would do is they would take what they had on hand in abundance, this lime, mint, and cane juice, and they would mix it with their rum to make it more palatable. Now this little thing happened here in the States called Prohibition. Once Prohibition hit, Havana, Cuba became one of the hotspot watering holes for Americans all over the Southeast. Americans all over the East Coast in general. So once that happens, we really see the variation of the Mojito that we have all come to love/hate today. Personally, two of my biggest problems with mojitos is not the fact that it's time consuming or that it's messy. I just feel like most people make them wrong. Most of the time when you're told to make a mojito, folks tell you to make it in a pint glass. Well, really, you're using a bar spoon of simple syrup, 2 ounces of rum, mint, lime, and you're adding a bunch of ice, so you're using like, I don't know, 8 to 10 ounces of soda water. So that's my first thing. I hate using a pint glass. I always want to use a Collins glass to cut down on the amount of soda water that's going into mixing the cocktail, because I really want to taste all those fresh flavors of the lime, the mint, and especially the flavor of a good rum. Number two, I hate drinking a salad. I hate it when folks just muddle everything in the glass. You have these mint leaves floating around, you're sucking on your straw, and all of a sudden you end up with a huge mint leaf in your mouth. You're trying to pull off your teeth, you're trying to spit out. Today though, we're going to be using a very special rum. It's rum bolognese. This comes from the island of Guadeloupe in the French West Indies. It is actually one of my favorite rums, super inexpensive and great for mixing cocktails with. So instead of starting with building our cocktail here in the glass, we're actually going to start with building our cocktail in the shaker. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take 2 or 3 mint sprigs, trying to break off the biggest parts of the stem. Just want to get the leaves and the soft stems. And we're going to use quite a bit of this mint. We're going to use maybe 3 sprigs with the stems broken off. Next, we're going to go with a bar spoon of 2 to 1 simple syrup. So 2 parts sugar, 1 part water simple syrup. Next, we're going to take an ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice, add it right into our shaker, and then we're going to muddle all of these components together. So you don't want to muddle it so hard that you end up with a paste in the bottom of this. You just want to press it enough to release those oils from the mint leaves. So next we're going to add 2 ounces of our bolognese rum. All right, now that we have everything muddled together, we're going to go ahead, take some ice, fill it right on top, and then we're going to shake this. Once again, we're going to give it a good shake for about 10-15 seconds. So now what we're going to do is we're going to strain our chilled mint mixture back into the glass. But with this, we are going to use a screen strainer to get as much of the mint out as possible. We've released all the oils that we should be able to from the mint leaves and strain it right into the glass. Now, as you can see, the rum, simple syrup, lime, and mint mixture keeps a nice green color. And there's still a little bit of the mint floating around in it so that you know it is a mojito from the flavor. Now to garnish this, we're going to use some spent lime and a little bit of mint. Now what I mean by spent lime is when you're squeezing your limes to make your fresh squeezed lime juice, you're going to end up with a bunch of empty pits just like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, send it right to the bottom of the glass. So now after we've put that half of the spent lime in there for garnish, we're gonna take crushed ice, top our cocktail off with it. And then we're just gonna take our soda siphon and just finish it off with a little soda water. And there it is, folks. We're gonna put a little mint sprig on for garnish. And a beautiful, delicious mojito. Just another helpful hint from your friendly neighborhood bartender. See you guys soon. All right, guys, and if you liked that cocktail, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook or Instagram. We'll see you guys soon. Now, after we've topped it off with the crushed ice, we're just gonna take our soda siphon, shake it, and then just add a little soda water right on top. I didn't charge this motherfucker, did I?